Energy, right here. Sorry, it's been a long time since my last video. I've been this month May has been a really busy month for me. I had to get my finals test. I had to get I had a band concert. Yes, I'm in band. I play the trombone, and it was a busy month for me, so I didn't really have enough time. I did go see Avengers. I will tell you that. The review for Avengers, I believe, will come. I'm gonna do it with. It's gonna be me and my brother Johnny. I believe I'm gonna do the Avengers review, like probably next week, and also the Men in Black review. But I haven't seen Men in Black yet, so the Men in Black I'm not really sure. But overall, yeah. But anyway, what I'm going to show you today, and you can pretty much tell from the title up there on the YouTube, the YouTube screen, the YouTube main page, whatever you want to call it, that I'm going to show my DVD collection. Now, at the time I'm making this video, I really don't know how many parts I'm going to split this in, because I got so many DVDs, and, this isn't even all of them. I got some of them, like, scattered, like, everywhere. I'm probably the most disorganized person when it comes to DVDs. Probably not, but overall, I'm bored, kind of. So let's go ahead and show my DVD collection. We're gonna start with this shelf here. And if I go like over 15 minutes, I'm not gonna go through everything because that's just gonna be boring, to be honest. So anyway, let's get started. I'm not going to go through everything. American Graffiti, pretty interesting movie. This is what George Lucas actually did this film before he did Star Wars, Universal 100th Anniversary, which is weird because according to the Dracula DVD that I own, Carl Laemmle founded Universal in 1915, and it's 2012. So I don't know. Maybe it could. Maybe it is wrong. Maybe it isn't. But 100th anniversary. So I guess that's good. Still no visible clouds. Guess we're gonna have to wait till. But anyway, this is American Graffiti. Great movie. I mean, he did this before Star Wars, and yes, that is Harrison Ford. He's like credited like on here, but the thing is, he's like mentioned in like credits and like the credits on this DVD and everything. But the thing is, Harrison Ford's role in this film is like really small. It's basically more than a cameo. So I don't really know what that was up with. But anyway, American Graffiti, and we got here's the thing that interesting. We got American Graffiti, and well, technically I got the Family Guy Star Wars trilogy over in between here, but that is over there. Well, the first two are, but the others, the third one is like somewhere in my dad's car. Well, my mom's car. Anyway, we got Spaceballs right here. This is a spoof of Star Wars, which is interesting. So we got a film that was directed by George Lucas, who also directed Star Wars, and this was before he did Star Wars. And we also got Spaceballs, which is a spoof of George Lucas's third movie, Star Wars. I'm saying Star Wars too much. This is a really hilarious movie. If you have not seen this movie, you're an idiot. Go check it out. The only problem, I think the only reason why this movie was not really, why it's not really mentioned as much as Naked Gun or Airplane, I guess, is because the spoof, most spoofs come out like 2 or 3 years after the movie that they're spoofing. This one came out in 1987, so somebody's siren got off. So yeah, so this is a pretty interesting movie. I'll check it out. I mean, I said check it out. You got all kinds of stuff here. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? I got this for my birthday. This is just a hilarious movie. Oh god, that siren is so annoying. I hope that's on my mom's car. Anyway, this movie is like really funny. You know, you gotta check this out. Yeah, go check this out. You know, you don't know what you're missing. Maybe I'll do an unboxing for this DVD because you know I'm running out of time right now. Well, that was my brother. These movies I don't want to talk about. I hate. I don't know. I don't like these movies now. So just go past that. Big Fat Liar. Awesome movie. This movie was actually directed by the same guy who did Cheaper by the Dozens and Night at the Museum 1 and 2 and Cheaper by... that was my brother. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody DVD. Holes, awesome movie. One of my favorite movies of all time. This is Shia LaBeouf's like first big budget film. You know, this was right after Even Stevens got wrapped up, and this was before he did you know, greatest game ever played in Transformers. Yeah, the weird thing about this DVD is that it goes like this. So, yeah, I don't really know why, but yeah, overall great movie. Check it out. Crap. Sorry for that shaky cam. Yeah, Mad. Yeah. I'm gonna do a review of this show soon, so check that out. I have a lot to say about the show. I love currently one of my favorite shows on Cartoon Network. Yeah, funny show. Check out the magazine as well, you know, because that's hilarious. Too. So, yeah. So that's Now we're going a little farther. We got Lost season 2. This is I got this at this is a Camp Rock. I didn't buy this movie. I didn't buy this movie mainly because of, please excuse all that yelling. A lot of people had everybody had a stressful day. So, anyway, this is Camp Rock, and the reason why I bought this DVD was not because of the movie at all. Really, it was mostly because the video store, which was one of my favorite places to go get movies, Planet Video, it was closing down, and I just wanted to get this mainly because it had the covering and everything. Although they never had any spines, which, you know, probably sucked, but although they were really great, and I was kind of disappointed when they closed down. It's because of Netflix and Redbox. I mean, the problem with Netflix is that you gotta renew your payment method, which is stupid, which sucks, because with Planet Video we never really had that problem, and with Redbox it takes numbers off your credit card if you're a day late. You only get to keep it not one night, whereas in Blockbuster, which I also had a Blockbuster which closed down. But you know, anyway, I'll make a video about that later. Anyway, you got 17 again. Bought it mainly for the comedy. 2 Disney Channel movies in one set. Pretty interesting. You got Hatching Peach. Hatching. Dang it, I can't get the Hatching Pete and Dad Nap. So yeah. I'll better put the light on because it's getting a little. Oh, there we go. It's getting a little glare. So yeah, Ace Ventura Pet Detective, along with an Ace Ventura DVD set with the first one, the second one, and the direct-to-DVD third one, which doesn't have any Jim Carrey, which I was really terrified, which I hated. Vampire Sucks. When I first saw it, it was funny, but now that I see it, it's not as good as I remember. It really was just made to cash in for the Twilight franchise. That was it. So yeah. B movie, not as good as Shrek, but still pretty good. Ed and Eddie, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Funny show, check it out. Naked Gun DVD box set. You know, the Naked Gun trilogy. Well, it's really just a DVD set, not a box set. Social Network, awesome movie. Check it out. I highly recommend it. Okay, now we're going a little one deck lower. Push. E.T. the Extraterrestrial. You know, if you haven't seen this movie, you know, you're an idiot. Tron, the original classic. Pretty good movie. Tron Legacy. I actually saw this in the theater in 3D, and the 3D wasn't really that bad. I mean, I didn't get it on 3D in 3D. I regret that, but it's not bad 3D. So if you got a 3D copy of it, check it out. Little Fockers. A lot of people didn't like this movie. I thought it was pretty good. James Cameron Avatar. I highly recommend the set. You know, despite the clunky design, I still recommend it. I got this on Blu-ray. It comes with 3 cuts of the movie and a bunch of documentaries and special features and things like that. So yeah, you got, you know, the Jurassic Park movies. I still like Lost World more than Jurassic Park 3. I'm just saying, I still like Lost World more than Jurassic Park 3. I think I need to re-review those movies because I don't think I did that well. You got 3 animated Scooby-Doo movies. 2 of them are. This one's from the 80s. This one is another one from the 80s. This one's from 2001, I think. I think it was 2001. Out of all the, you know, the Scooby-Doo animated movies from the 80s, 90s, and, you know, 2000s, my favorite one would have to be Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase, and this was probably the most. And let me move that. This was probably the most successful out of all of them. So, yeah. Karate Kid, the original. I got the remake. Actually, the remake is in my brother's room. I think I'll do a review of this. Maybe a comparison between this version and the remake, which I actually saw in the theater. Yeah, this was a really good movie. Go check it out. You know. Okay. Now we go to another favorite of mine, The Mask. You know, this is the first Jim Carrey movie I ever saw, and it was also, you know, the first really full-fledged PG-13 movie I ever saw. Although it's not everything in it's like worth a PG-13 rating, but it's still good. Awesome movie, funny as hell. Don't watch the sequel though. The sequel you'll never get your time back. You're just gonna wish you had, but you know the sequel's crap, so don't take a look at that. And damn. All right, so yeah, so check that movie out. Now we're going to the other deck. You know, now we got a lot of stuff I want to talk about. We got all 4 Shrek films. I'm gonna review these as well. I haven't seen the spin-off Puss in Boots yet. But that doesn't mean I won't in the near future. The TV Ben 10 movie, Ben 10 Race Against Time. Wasn't a bad film, but wasn't a good film either. Winnie the Pooh, Grand Adventures, The Search for Christopher Robin. I had this when I had some of these DVDs are from when I was like really young, like Holes. I think we got when I was like 6 or 7. We had it on VHS when it first came out, but you know, this I think we got when I was 5. Oh, okay. Now we got this. Okay, these are all the Star Trek films. You know from the motion picture from 1979 all the way to the 2009 recent film, and there's actually a sequel coming out next year. And you know they're already and here's the funny thing. For the sequel for the 2009 film, they're already in production, and yet they don't have a title yet. It's just Star Trek 2. Anyway, this is Star Trek the Motion Picture. I'm gonna do a review of all these. Anyway, that's that. Star Trek, the motion picture trilogy, which comes with Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan, Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home. Uh, I'll explain why one's not in there. I'll explain that later. Star Trek 5, The Final Frontier. Yeah, that's the fifth one, and the fourth one was the last one here. I think I said 5 by accident with this set. But anyway, Star Trek 4, excuse me, Star Trek 5, Final Frontier. Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country, which was the last one with the original cast. Good movie. But the one I actually, to tell you the truth, I haven't really seen the whole entire films, these two films entirely. So, yeah. So, but from some of the scenes that I've seen, it's pretty good. Now this is the box set for the 4 movies that have the Next Generation cast. Star Trek Generations, which actually has an appearance from a couple of the original actors, including William Shatner. Star Trek First Contact, Star Trek Insurrection, and Star Trek Nemesis, Star Trek Evolutions. This is a bonus disc with bonus features. And last but not least, the Star Trek movie, directed by J.J. Abrams. And there will be a sequel coming out next summer, and I'm psyched for it. I actually saw this one in the theaters. But okay, now let's get to some more DVDs. This will probably be the last deck, and then I'll take a break. Yeah, Sky High, pretty good movie. I recommend you guys check it out. I mean, even though it is Disney and it does have a weird concept, it's not a bad film. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, this shelf is a pain in the butt. Yeah, a little pain in the ass. Bambi 2, another film I got from when I was 6 or 7. The Apple Dumpling Gang. I've never seen this film. Some of this stuff is my brother's. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and when I mean, wait, let me rephrase that. When I say some of these are my brothers, I mean like some of them, like my older brother Ronnie, like when he was still living in this house. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Pretty good movie. Although they spend the time in the backyard, I think, a little too much. I really think they should have stayed in the house a lot more, because I think it would have been a lot more interesting if they were in the house, like in the third one, and that would be a lot more funnier instead of them just being in the backyard, because they're in the backyard for the entirety of the movie. The last scene when they're shrunk, the last 2 scenes when they're shrunk, they're in the house. Jimmy Timmy Power Hour 2. This was a special I got when I bought this when I was like 8, I think. Not a bad film. I mean, well, it's not a movie. It's really a television special. Then you get seasons 1 through 4.5 of 4 volume 1 of SpongeBob. You got season 1 of SpongeBob. Season 2. Season 3. This bag's in the way. Season 4. I lost the box. I lost the box for this. This is season 4, volume 1, and 2004 movie. The movie that was made back in 2004. And yeah, the reason why I don't have seasons 4, volume 2, or 5, or season 5, or any of those is because, well, by the time season 5 came, the series was going downhill, and I really didn't want to watch the rest of them, you know, so because now SpongeBob has really become really retarded. But anyway, that's my DVD collection for this part. I think I'm just gonna stop right here. But stay tuned for part 2, where I take a look at that shelf right there. So, so long. This is Donnie Benergy, Donnie Reviews, signing off.